Best of the week for Foul Territory. We're at Borgata in Atlantic City. That's where we did our Friday show. And as usual, the week was ridiculous.
Fiery, especially when you talk about a guy like Liam Hendriks coming back from cancer, freaking struck out cancer, like legit in real life. Like this is big time stuff.
You're talking about Strowman saga going on. He pitched dominant. He can do whatever he wants. People talking smack about him. Ken Golden coming on the show, getting all our stuff praised. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Right. We got a little richer from Ken Golden. And yeah, let's start with Rowdy Tellez dunking on Mad Dog Russo, who doesn't like players showing emotion.
I don't know who Mad Dog is, but that's kind of tired. I mean, that guy played really hard in Little League and sucked, so that's why he's super upset about it. But I couldn't tell you. I don't care. I really don't. If I homer off you and I bat flip that shit in the fourth row, and then you punch me out and throw the glove at me and do all that, like, I deserved it. That's just part of the game now. It's just the way the game is. Yeah, it's evolved over time, but, like, who cares?
This shouldn't be a 30-game difference in divisions. That's not competitive. I mean, just put all the sorry teams in one division.
They are right now. They're in the AL Central.
Where are they at, though? Yeah,
they're in the AL Central.
Witt versus Altuve.
No, Witt's not.
No,
Gonna have 80.
Hey, listen. He's not my weight class. I'm a sneaky 6 foot. All right, I'm 6 foot, 190 pounds. 195.
I was going by height too.
I'm a sneaky 6 foot now.
Oh shoot!
You are sneaky tall. You are sneaky
Thank you,
tall.
Brett. You play with me. People don't believe it, but I'm sneaky. We'll get a measuring tape. I'm a sneaky
If you
6
look,
foot.
if you look at those custom big league pants in the back, you know they got the numbers. Witt's got a high butt, so he's got he's got long legs. Witt's like he's a poor man's Jose Reyes.
Hey, talk to us about the little competition, the pool game you guys got going in the locker room, man. What's going on in there?
Yeah, so we got a pool table. Pete was nice enough to provide us with a pool table. I think it was last year for his home run derby winnings. He bought the pool table for the guys, and we have a lot of fun in there. I bought my own pool cue yesterday, so I think you can say things are getting pretty serious. We get some good battles before the game. Always talking crap with the guys. T-Fam, he thinks he's the best, but no chance.
Liam Hendriks returns to a big league mound after overcoming stage 4 cancer, lymphoma. The lighting in Chicago on the south side is A++ at the ballpark.
I mean, that is AJ Pierzynski like coming into the ring at the WWE Royal Rumble. That's special. Like the video that should, if you're not amped to go out and throw your inning, not close out a game, but to throw your inning there in that, like, that is awesome. I'm proud of my guy who I got traded with, who we kind of came up through the minors. He was much younger, but we have a lot of really, really cool moments to share together, and to see him and be able to see Christy there at the game. So proud of him.
To me, when the Red Sox broke the curse, I honestly thought it was a $5 million ball. I think it has gone down solely from the standpoint that they've won multiple titles since then. But to me, that team was so special, so unique, so loved, broke the curse, and it's such a famous team and such a famous ball. I still think you're dealing in millions of dollars in terms of the value of that baseball.
I'm going to take a Scott Braun quote. It was just the White Sox that they beat. Ohtani and Trout. They're not that good. This is huge for them. They gave up a few runs in the last inning. I think it's something that, if I were to start building parlays for the month of June, I'm going to build parlays with Mike Trout and Kyle Schwarber in them, because they're gonna go back to their career norms, and they need Trout. They 100% need Trout. And if you just make the rest of the team average around Trout and Ohtani, this is a playoff team.
I know there are kids out there who are two-way players. There are kids in the minors, players who are doing this, but Nobody will ever be the first to do this the way we have seen from Shohei Ohtani. He hits the ball so hard. He throws the ball so hard. I mean, that's the thing. Luckily, I think we're way past the Babe Ruth comparisons at this point. And no disrespect to Babe Ruth, but Babe Ruth was not throwing 100 miles an hour. He was not facing 100 miles an hour. He was certainly not hitting the ball 450 plus feet or 115 miles an hour off the bat.
Relegation.
Relegate the A's. Relegate the A's and call it the best AAA team. Be like, yeah, here we go, boys.
I wish.
You don't think it would be fun?
It would be incredible, but it's like too much of a monopoly sport. Yeah,
I don't know who the best AAA.
I would call up the Vegas team.
Yeah, there you go. Be like, Oakland, you're AAA. Vegas, you're not big league.
Whoever wins a AAA championship.
Hey, whoever wins, they should switch. There should be a universal ball at this
There
point.
should be. 1,000% agree. I don't understand why we don't do it, except I think they're trying it out right now, and it had some really weird results in that, like, pitches were moving in ways that we don't even see at MLB level. So it was like too sticky maybe, but we can figure this out. Like, this isn't rocket science. We can get a ball that a pitcher can hold on to. A hitter knows he's not going to wear one every time because the pitcher loses control, but it doesn't give a pitcher an unfair advantage. Like, we all want the same thing. We want the game to be kind of even. Of course, I mean, I'd rather it be shaded towards the pitcher and nasty stuff, but I'm okay with it being even.
You know, we obviously lose. We knew that once he came out of the game, there's no way we were going to lose that game. Because we've been on the other side of the ball. We were on the other side of that ball in 18 when Rich Hill came out of that game in Game 4 against the Red Sox. We kind of shifted momentum in that series, and you know, it's one of those where you were looking at both dugouts, and both dugouts were having completely different reactions, and one that was shared was the shock, but yeah, once we came out of the game, we're like, there's no way we're losing this game. There's no way we can lose now.
Give him 10 seconds of Salvi Perez saying, I am so excited that I'm at Borgata for Friday's show.
You mean Salvador Perez? Because he's ready to go, and he's definitely excited. I like excited things like the Borgata.
100%.
MGM. I like it. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
That's what he does.
Big old heavy hands.
Oh,
like you're like, oh my gosh.
I don't get into a lot of arguments on Twitter, but I just read, you know, that article, and it just kind of, here's a team that's finally showing a pulse and showing a little bit of grit, which is really what they need to compete with these bigger markets. And I'm just picturing Jonathan India at his locker, and all of a sudden he gets asked questions about what are they going to do when they bring Elly De La Cruz up, and you know they're going to end up having to move you, and it just kind of infuriated me that we're contemplating that when this team is finally playing competitive baseball, and it looks like they're almost starting to kind of gel.
And it's the difference, guys, between a fan and a reporter. And I understand that Kirk is a fan. I respect that. I respect all fans and their opinions. That's part of the beauty of the game. But what we do for a living, and Todd knows this, and Eric knows this, and AJ knows this, and every player that I've ever covered comes to understand this, is different than what a fan does. We're not rooting for a team. We are covering the team. We are reporting about the team. And the thing that surprised me about this particular issue, and it wasn't just Kirk, by the way, a lot of Reds fans said, why are you writing about this? And it stunned me to hear that reaction, because it's like the number one issue with the Reds right now.
Major League Baseball doing what they want again. So it's who's the culprit of the whole thing? Major League Baseball. They're trying to get, you know, their hand in everything. So it's fans are gonna have to open up their pockets in San Diego, which is tough, man. Because when I'm growing up, you know, usually that channel is just right there. You watch it, you know, you got your channel ready to go. It's a tough look, to be honest.
The first picture is a picture of okay, well, that's the first picture. How much would you give me for this blanket?
Oh my God. Probably $500. I love Todd.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Thanks to everyone behind the scenes who always puts Foul Territory together and racks up 3 guests per day, all the players that we had. And Ken Golden was a cool guest. I mean, he is Mr. Memorabilia Guru, and he was helping us figure out what everything's worth.
And I'm getting 3 digits. He said he's going to give me 500 for that Todd Frazier unique blanket. So, just about that.
Very nice. But I'm intrigued. Whit Merrifield talking about having his own tournament with professional athletes. There's money involved, charitable money too as well. That's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, so now on the golf front, you have Trout National, that whole golf course being put together, and then this tournament, which everyone's trying to get a hold of. We'll put more information up about Whit's tournament in the winter time in Orlando with a bunch of big leaguers. Sounds like current big leaguers, so sorry.
I'll be there to watch.
We'll broadcast.
Yeah.
Foul Territory Live. We're already inviting ourselves. Thanks for watching Best of Foul Territory. We'll see you next time. Spicy Ball is back for BetMGM sports players. Download the BetMGM sports app on iOS or Android, or visit BetMGM.com. Sign up and deposit into your newly created account and place your first bet offer and receive up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if it loses. If the bet does lose, your bonus bets will be available once the wager is settled. Got to use that promo code SPICYBALL. Always bet responsibly. Gambling problem or concern? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.